Welcome to another Gaz Right vlog. We're in Canggu, Bali, the island of gods. Me and Emma spent the last 7 days ripping it up on this island, and I want to show you why. It is absolutely unbelievable, and we both, well, me especially, needs a tiny bit of convincing, want to come and live here. There's so much to love. Cost, value, beach clubs, boozing, insane brunches, naughty smoothies, unbelievable beer waris, even the opportunity for G-dubs to get a little bit of a tan. So it's going to be a little bit of 24 to 48 hours, day, 2 days in the life, showing that 15 to 20k living here, you're living like an absolute king. Shout out the king behind the camera. As always, if you have any questions, anything you want to know, bang it in the comments. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button. Still en route to 2k subscribers. Let's get cooking, baby. It's a Sunday, and I was going to say that we've found and we've sourced it, however Shady has pointed us out, Sunday roast in Canggu, or Canggu, whichever one you want to go with. Get a close-up on the food. Emma's gone for the lamb shank, bit of pumpkin in there, horseradish, you got the cauliflower cheese. G-Dubs has obviously gone for the double meat. I've gone for the beef and the chicken. We're going to pour the gravy at the same time. We're getting all aesthetic in there. Cauliflower cheese. We've learned from our mistakes. So I've made a little cut already because you just see me chewing all the time. We've gone for the beef with the old carrot batons, Yorkshire puddings, best part of the Sunday roast. See what it's saying? Not the Bevo one chew though. Wow, not had a Sunday roast in 4 months. 4 months on the road, 15 countries, flying through them, chicken, Yorkshire pudding. This is the best part. This better be unbelievable. It's what we came for. Yorkshire pudding, nice and crispy on the top, nice and soft on the bottom. The chicken, super succulent, nice crisp on the old skin. The beef, a little bit chewy, but still very tasty. Unbelievable. And just to point out, like, I think one of the best parts about Canggu and Bali is that you're on the beach, you have the island life, but it's super westernised in terms of the food options, the meals out, the cafes, the bars, the coffee spots. So yeah, get it on the list. The barn, big tick from G-Dubs. Let's delve in. Sunday roast, digesting into the system, so full, insane amount of food, and it's just pure vibes on a Sunday, well, to be fair, every day here in Bali. So we've been here just over a week so far, and yeah, it's just on a different planet. I think half the battle in life is getting some sun into the system ideally on a daily basis. I think the UK is unreal. Everyone who knows me, I love Bolton, I love, do you know what I mean, the south, I love where we live in Walton, but yeah, the 2 months of summer is absolute killer. So yeah, 2025 season, Geneva, Bali, Sydney, Madrid, somewhere is pending, but yeah, it's just super nice. Like, you're going to walk in the UK, which is obviously absolutely lovely. However, here we're just having a nice little walk down to the beach. We've got the drone up. You can go sit and have loads of people. I'd probably say like 50, 60, 70% of the people here aren't even drinking. It's not like on a super boozy vibe on a Sunday down the beach, but you can just go down there, get a little, I got a little Sprite, got a little water, and you just sat taking in a few of the old fields, watching everyone surf up and down. Again, I mentioned it in the last video, but note to anyone coming to Bali, specifically for the boys this, you better make sure you're either absolutely wedge or you're about 6% body fat, because that is what people are rocking around here. So if you've not got one of those two, you better have the jokes, you better have a little bit of the old banter about you. But yeah, it's just absolutely class spot. Obviously, hopefully you're seeing, yeah, getting a little bit smoother, a little bit more milky, a little bit more silky on the old drone itself. I think as well, obviously we're trying to learn and get better as we kind of go along. But there's so many people with drones now. It's not only can you get better, can you improve, it's can you not crash into the other people about you. So yeah, I think Sunday afternoons are on a different planet over here. You're just chilling by the beach, taking it in. I think it's like 33 degrees today. It's probably been like the worst day since we got here. So I'm just having a wander now around where our apartment is. Sun's going to be setting in about half an hour. But yeah, if you do want to check out our apartment, we're paying £14 each per night, or £13 each, something like that. It's in the last video that I put up. Yeah, silly location, like 3 minutes to our gym, 10 minutes to the centre of town. It's about 15 minutes to the beach itself. But yeah, this was like super last minute place we booked. So if you did want to shop around, you could either get a better place or a cheaper place. Yeah, it's just silly value here, and yeah, even like a bottle of water, a Sprite, you're sat out looking over the sea, looking over the ocean, watching people either getting absolutely nailed by the waves or there's some absolutely ruthless surfers having their way down there. Yeah, you're looking at like £1. Do you know what I mean? Again, if that was anywhere else in the world, anywhere in Europe, you would be getting your absolute pants pulled down for that old beverage, you know. So yeah, it's just pure vibes. We're going to be chilling, relaxing, a little bit of pool action, maybe a little bit of editing, YouTube action this evening. Obviously smashed out the gym again this morning, so we're just getting the fitness into the old system, and then we've got another run club lined up for tomorrow morning. So looks like I'm gonna have to be going rig out. Everyone there is about 4% body fat, so that's what we like to call the things you hate to see, but it's very motivating. I think that's the other thing here. There's people who are on their grind, people who are like in unbelievable shape, and yeah, when you've got those sort of people around you, they're the sort of things that you don't always want, but you need, because it's going to push you to get to the next level, baby. So yeah, tan and rig pending. 2025, 2026, we'll see where we can make it happen. See you in the morning, baby. Monday morning in the Island of Gods, absolutely ripping it up. We're getting after a bit of the old cardio. However, first, had 3 hours sleep up for the old England game, 3 AM. Putting in the hard yards. The boys, first 30 minutes, good performance, worth getting up for. However, after that, absolutely shambolic from Kane, Foden, Trippier. There's one not been on the field, however, we got the job done. Back to sleep for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then straight in to the old run club. A little bit easier than last time. Still got lack of sleep. However, sorry about that, mate. Yeah, the 20 beers I had last time before the run club, that's not ideal, mate. If you want to look at nutrition, yeah, and there's pretty much a bell curve between beer worries the night before and how good you are at running. And I tell you what, it goes up and it comes down pretty bloody sharp. So yeah, I was feeling nice and fresh, even though it was pretty overcast this morning. It was still 26 degrees, so nice and toasty. But yeah, it was obviously not getting absolutely battered by the sun as before. I think I mentioned it in the last vlog, but yeah, don't come to Canggu, and it's Canggu, not Canggu. Where's the H? Someone tell me where the H is. But like, don't come here expecting golden sand beaches. The beach is super flaring in terms of like this flare surfers. You can just chill there, have a little drink, have a little coffee, have a little beer wari. However, more similar to Raiders Fair Black Sand Beach in Iceland for anyone that has been there. Got around the run, nice 26 minutes, a little bit of the old zone 2, or meant to be zone 2. My heart rate was probably still through the absolute roof. Cannot handle these temperatures out here, built for the north of England. But yeah, what is it about the old visor makes you run 6.9% faster? Ruthless bit of kit. And obviously, yeah, I mentioned it in the last one, I think Bali in general, do you know what I mean? There's loads of people here like partying, having a good time. Of course, me and them were firing up Finn's Beach Club, but I think there's a massive drive here and people like just trying to improve their life, as I mentioned. So yeah, people who are like editor, digital nomads, people who are doing like fitness stuff, and yeah, the run club that I joined is just full of those people. Highly motivating, one from a rig standpoint, but two in terms of getting something online, getting remote and working and living in a flair place like we find ourselves in here. And yeah, one of the lads, Sam, who I kind of walked back with, who's staying near us, a nutritionist, obviously knows a little thing or two about having a good rig. And number one rule of the old run club is don't stand next to Jorge in the photos. The bloke's about 3% body fat, built like a Greek god. And of course, he's absolutely tanned out of his mind. So yeah, I'll bang it on the old Insta. So if you're not following him on Insta, you should do, and you can watch me get absolutely embarrassed yeah, by the rigs in the photo. But as I say, it's motivating. You want to get with people who are better than you in every aspect. I'm going to drive you to the old next level. So yeah, got a little run in the system, went back, checked on the old King, who's obviously been sleeping in, and then went to Crate for breakfast. I mean, the level of brunches here are absolutely next level. I say it in every single video because I can't stress it enough, but Crate was absolutely buzzing. Probably the slowest place in terms of getting food, but good things come to those that wait. So silly atmosphere. Had another little iced coffee. That's the other thing about the run club, is that after you've done the run, I mean, in England, everyone's just going home, see you later. We're on a little rooftop, getting a little coconut, getting a little coffee, a little caffeine influx injection into the old system. Silly views of the sea. However, we digress from Crate itself. Again, silly scenes in there at G-Dubs. Doubled down on the old breakfast. So I got 2 breakfasts, and and a coffee, and it was £9. So yeah, silly value. I couldn't cut the eggs because I didn't have my videographer, and when I say videographer, I'm talking about the one, the only, the king herself. So yeah, got extra poached eggs, a bit of bacon, bit of halloumi, and a silly amount of tomatoes. Just a ruthless start to a Monday, and yeah, what more can you want? Things you love to see, baby. Cheers now. Brunch digested, going into the system. So the king was in the pool, just chilling, relaxing. Let me know what you think of this drone shot. I was pretty proud of this one. Swimming across, going up into the sky, not taking anyone out today. After that little gym session, if you want to see what that's like, check it in the last video. Little power and revive. Did get in the ice bath, trying to improve day by day in there, getting up to the old shoulders, and yeah, probably doing probably up to about a minute at a time. So yeah, getting that in the system, getting the recovery. Joined a nice little business call, so exciting things in the diary, looking to upgrade the content, upgrade what you're seeing behind the camera. We're in Sushi for a bit of dinner, get a little close up. This is round number 1. Unbelievable value. Look how big the piece of tuna are, but 50p per slice of sashimi. Like, that's an absolute joke. Bevo in one chew. See you later, straight down the gullet. That's banging. Chicken gyozas, and hopefully they've got a little bit of crisp to them. That's a thing we love to see. Not the greenery though. And then we'll obviously finish it off with the old juice. Strawberries, watermelon, a little bit of ginger in there. We do love our gingers. Cheers now. They're sensational. Nice and crispy on the outside, a good amount of chicken in there. I'm going back-to-back 9s and finishing it off with the little smoothie for round number 1. Absolutely banging. Oh, and just in time, perfect. Get another close-up. We're on the chicken carriage, however you spell it, we'll see. Bit of the old sauce. Is that a 1 bite or is that going to be really hot? Fried chicken, can't go wrong. Silly amount of sauce, probably all over my face. We'll be back for round 2 very shortly. Round number 2, get a little closer. We're going to go for the sushi first. Prawn tempura, you cannot go wrong. Are you meant to dip this in the soy sauce? We make our own rules around here. We've got the spicy mayo one, not the eel sauce. We're not absolute animals around here. Let's give this a bang, see what it's saying. Mid-tier for me. Don't want to shout it too loud, but the chicken was banging. The tuna's absolutely silly good. The prawn tempura is nice. Too much cucumber to tempura ratio for myself. And another little close-up, please. For the katsu curry. Hopefully it's a fan favourite. Pre-cut. The amount of times I've messed that up and you have to try and cut it on cue. Goes all over the gaff, and all of a sudden you're burning your mouth. That does look bloody hot though. That's extra curry sauce. Would hate to get it without. I'm ordering chicken katsu curry. Curry sauce is absolutely banging. Anything with an extra amount of sauce, curry sauce, gravy like we had yesterday, is going to get a straight 10 out of 10 from me. That's actually the star of the show. We're going to get this in the system. I'm ordering chicken katsu curry as well. You already know it. It is a banger. Round number 3, the final frontier, a little close-up. We got the wasabi, we got the best bit of kit on the entire menu. Of course, it's of ginger, and with the tuna, this is usually my favourite on the old sushi front, so hopefully it delivers. I want a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweetness. That's what I'm looking for, that's what I'm in the market for. Sensational. Good amount of spice with the wasabi, balanced with the ginger, absolutely top drawer. And the rolls here, it's £3 a roll for 8 pieces. Silly prices. I'm going to go katsu curry, the best thing on the menu. The chicken carriage is also banging. Tuna over the prawn, but again, for the price, I'll put all the prices down below. Get it on the list. Silly value, good bit of fresh kit. What can you complain about apart from that mosquito? Boom! And that is it. Another G-Dubs video in the books. Unbelievable 48 hours every single day here. never ceases to amaze me. It's unreal. I think just in general, people are just so much happier here. Probably because half the people are on holiday, but I think the other part is you're down by the beach, you're down by the sea, you're getting a little bit of vitamin D into the eyes, into the bones, into the old skin, and just having a better quality of life in general. So yeah, it's on the cards maybe for the 2025 season. We'll see what we can make happen. In terms of like costs as well, there's a million things here which you can do for free. Do you know what I mean? The sea being the main one, the walking, the exploring, and obviously we're going to be exploring wider Bali and Indonesia in the coming weeks and months. But yeah, it's been unreal so far. But in terms of like the cost, it's super reasonable as you've seen. Spent £39.50 on Sunday, and then £46 yeah, on Monday itself as well. I'm obviously a lot bigger probably than the average person. I've been getting 2 meals out each time, so yeah, it would be a lot cheaper, probably like £35 if you're average height, or probably about 30 quid if your name is Emma King and you eat like an absolute squirrel. But yeah, lots of content in the pipeline, lots of Bali stuff, so if you do have any questions, bang it down in the old comments. Got my mum and dad heading out here in 24 hours time, so Shady and Neens will be back on the vlogs very shortly, and we're taking them to Finn's Beach Club, which is obviously going to be unreal. And I'm also going to do a 4-month travel cost video, so if you do want to know what living out here, just traveling around, absolutely flying about the globe costs, check that out, because that is going to be on the channel probably about 36 hours from when this one goes live. As always, hit that subscribe button. Still en route to 2K subscribers. I'll see you on the next one, baby. Remember, the chef, he's always cooking. Let's get it.